Yo, so what's going on? I'm gonna talk you through this right now because I was quite focused and everything. Um, so going to the market open, we had this buy side liquidity aligned with the data highs, and this sell side liquidity, and this one as well, which got missed for now, of course, because we might move lower towards it, right? But yeah, anyways, going to market open. Let me just mark out these. Real nice. Let me just make it like this. It's gonna make me something good. Okay, yeah. So going to the market, right? Um, I saw this 8:30 open and midnight open being like this low, and then we had macro at 350 and 345. Like depends which one you want to use. I like to trade from 345, but then we have macro at 350, right? So we swept the buy side liquidity, and we made SMT with ES that already swept the 21818.5 level. Let me just move my stops below this, right? We're just gonna just a risk, right? And so I was quite bearish until we tap into this sell side liquidity, and then as you can see on the higher time frame, we are quite bullish on every single one, 4 hourly, hourly, daily, no matter which one we are bullish. So essentially we want to look for buys and we can hold them a bit longer because, as I said before, they are essentially higher probability in I will take profits, right? But I'm satisfied with this scope that was during the news as well. So I mean, I'm not satisfied, that's why I've taken this long. I was gonna take this long here, but I had to go downstairs quickly to hand over something to my mom, so that's why I took a late entry and got stopped out once. But I'm still confident that we're gonna move higher before we move any lower. Might even skip that gap because as you can both see on the daily, we already took out the previous day high, and this we probably gonna create this daily Ferrari app, which will then perchance be tapped into tomorrow or after tomorrow, right? Anyways, might move this straight to break even as well. We'll see how this plays out. Let's just manage the risk. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with 130 as well. I'm not trying to rush anything on here. So I'm gonna talk you through this in a bit, but let me just look over this trade, right? So let's just keep it for here for now. Essentially, this is gonna be a break-even day if this doesn't play out, because but right now we're getting some nice reaction off of this 1 minute Ferrari gap. It's still holding, it's pretty strong, so that's what I'm liking. Yeah, on top of that, we can mark out this equilibrium, which again is nothing special. Yeah, like I would love to see a move higher. So we broke over this breaker block, and now this 3 minute breaker block is still holding. So we have a breaker block on here. Let me just mark it out, right? Okay, I don't have a breaker. Let me just mark it on the rectangle. Sour breaker as well, breaker plus. We got 1 minute to see how this candle closes, and then based on that we will know whether the price will go up or down. As you can see, we've created this SMT, so this sweep of these highs of this buy side liquidity, minor buy side liquidity, but on ES we never swept it, so ES is a bit lower, so Nasdaq wants to go out obviously. We probably had we have a SMT as well here, right, we have a SMT. real nice SMT on here as well. So it's a bullish SMT that's further confirming the trade. A bullish SMT, right? We might see some lower volume right now because we are past macro, but yeah, essentially my entry should have been here, but I was away from my PC, so that's why I couldn't enter. And with that, my stops would be all the way down there, right? So these would be my stops. Okay, how we closed. The 5 minute is still respecting the order block, which is nice. I'm gonna hold this actually down there because I might just close the day at break even. And I'm gonna talk to you why it's break even in a bit. Just let this play out. Once this is break even, I'm gonna talk to you through this trade and why it was taken. Why I've talked through it, right? Why am I starting? I have no idea why I'm starting, but yeah, I already gave you guys some insights on how this trade worked, and I just want to mention that I've retaken the trade as well because I got stopped out here with this wick, as you can see, and then I retaken the trade after we inversed this value up. So my first entry was here, and then I made like pyramid entry, and then my last entry was on this 3 minute gap when you tapped into it, and this cost me in making like 600 because I risked 300 as well, but I moved my take profit before the news to this level, right? I mean stop loss, so that was like minus 180, and then my take profit was plus 600, but on this one I lost 300. So that's essentially it, right? Let me just watch over this trade because that's already passed, so you don't have to worry about that. That was a win. I'm satisfied with it. I could have kept the 250 that I had, but I just guessed that was enough for me, especially that the price action is super clean. We've made this move before, it's 415, so that's what I was looking for, and that's also why I've decided to take this trade. It's nice that we got this leg down so I could enter, because otherwise I would just let it run or enter this 1 minute gap, right? Because that's what we could have gone as well. And I'm not looking for anything traded to. I'm not looking for anything going down to this. It's going to play out because this is our first presented value gap. So it's our FVJPO1, and then we also have this inverse, right? So I'm not looking for the inverse to be used as support. I'm rather looking for the inverse to be used as resistance. And as you can both see, this trade is nicely playing out. It's still risked as well because I was not gonna go into drawdown today. Just want the end of the day a break even or at like plus 300, right, to make losses back from yesterday. We can adjust our stop right now to this level because that's pretty nice. That's pretty satisfying. So I'm not looking for anything traded below this level now, especially that we have this order block. We most likely gonna close above this, right? We could take one contract off on this. It depends on the reaction we get from this. Let me just look at ES for a second, see where is ES at this point. Okay, ES is already higher, right? So ES at this point is already here, right? Yeah, ES is already taking that out. So whenever ES takes this out, I'm just gonna take the trade fully. Just gonna move a break even right now. Okay, so there's no point of moving this contract for taking this contract off. Let me just adjust it, right? You guys saw me taking this trade live as well, which is super nice. Right, so that was our trade. Once ES takes this low, takes this high, there's no point of us taking this any further, right? Unless we have a clean move through it, right? We can move this level for now, this level as well. Okay, we have this for the gap holding us right here, and this order block. Is it a 3 minute order block? Yeah, it's a 3 minute order block, right? So what we want to see is we want to see a really nice push up above this level, right? So we want to see a quick move up. right? That's what we want to see, boys. Right, and then just reduce the size as well. So this our quick move up. So if this is not gonna react off of this Ferrari gap, then I'm closing the trade. Stop profit. We don't want stop profit. We want take profit. And then we can move this below this, right? So we make back what we lost in the first entry, first try on this one. Right, I need to go to barbers. Honestly, boys, I need to go to barbers to get my baby fixed and all of that. But yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty nice. If we close above this, right, I'm just gonna move my stop loss below that low. Let's see how the 5 minutes closing. 5 minutes closing really nice. 15-minute time frame looking really healthy as well. Yeah, I mean, pretty nice trade. Of course, that was our ICT silver bullet. Really nice. Really nice. Yeah, just watch it play out now. Yeah, so I'm expecting a move up now. I'm no longer considering this Ferrari gap. So I'm gonna be moving my stop loss very soon. Let's just wait for discount to close. 5 minute closed. Yeah, 5 minute close, very bullish. So okay, maybe we might see a sweep of this and then up into that Ferrari gap, but if you want to see it, we have to see it right now, because that is our 5 minute time frame. So essentially, for it to look healthy, we want to see a like the first minute and second minute candle of the 5 minute gap, of the 5 minute candle to be bearish, right? So I'm not worried about anything right now. Now we can see a tap into this, right? So let's tap into this, take some more orders in. Right, so I know I yapped a lot in this video, and I might actually I'm gonna post it regardless, but I don't know how to title it, like how to name it, so we'll see about that, because that was a live taken trade first on this channel, not actually second one, because I took one already on TikTok, and then that was a very chaotic recap of this one as well. So you know what I'm saying, like, okay, this is a sweep, bro. What are we seeing right now? We are seeing this gap being respected, so this was holding us down here, but for the 5 minute to look healthy right now, we would need them to see a move up. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I said, that's what I called, and we are seeing the move that we want to see, right? Pretty nice. Alright, boys, so if close above this level, I'm moving my stop loss to 100. Clean 100, I'm gonna be happy with it. And that's basically it. I don't want to go to the calendar right now, because I want you guys to see this, especially that I'm probably gonna make it as a TikTok as well. But yeah, let me just mark out this Ferrari gap. So it looks clean, right? Okay, we have this order block now. How is the 3 minute looking like? Yeah, so on 3 minute it looks like we tapped into the wick of this order block and then we moved up. 5 minutes low. 15 minute looks like we completely moved up, so this looks pretty bullish. Yeah, I mean there's no reason for us to not move up. The candle looks weird because of like these two bullish candles next to each other. But yeah, I mean it's pretty clean. That it's pretty obvious to me, at least at this point, that we're gonna move up, right? The only thing that I'm lacking is a tap into this FVJ, and that would have been a plus setup. As of right now, it's an A. Okay, I see E is moving lower. Right, let me just refresh the page because I'm not liking the lag, bro. Okay, let's see what we are getting here. 5 minutes is closed. Okay, 5 minutes is not looking really good, but that was the first candle of 50 minutes, so it was quite indecisive still, and especially it's 1 hour after market opened, we are getting some lower volume, right? Okay, I'm moving my stop loss down to here because there's absolutely no reason for us to move lower. Yeah, just don't see a really nice trade. I could have entered for more contracts, but again, I wanna play it safe. And that's basically it, right? Yo, whoever watched the full video, comment like PO1. I don't actually think anyone's gonna watch until this point, but yeah. I mean, this is pretty clean. It's pretty clean price action. It's just like consolidating, sort of using the order box, then moving higher, right? So again, what I said before applies to this as well. Might actually move it below this order block. I don't know, I'm just playing with it. I'll see whether I close it or not manually. But yeah, as of right now, it's just looking like we are using the previous order blocks to move higher, right? And that is what the price action is doing. We could say that we use this breaker, but I think there's a gap, but this is our breaker, right? So it's our breaker that got used before, as I mentioned, right? Breaker plus. I might actually change the color of it because it's like sort of together with our take profit line, right? But yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Let's see what we have here. What would that be? 150. That one 150 now. I want a bit more. Okay, I know I'm being quite emotional right now about like the trade as a whole, as in like my take profits, right? But I genuinely think that we can move towards this level, unless this is sort of unless we're gonna use this order block, right? Because we just stopped into it as our thing, but I think that we already seen a reaction of it on this candle, right? So I'm not looking for anything lower right now. Okay, ES actually has this 5 minute Ferrari gap, so this was holding us as well. ES got this Ferrari gap. Just gonna move it to break even. Okay, it looks like we are inversing the Ferrari gap. Maybe we're gonna use this order block and then move up. We will see what happens. But I would really... Okay, this looks like a classic turtle soup. Okay. 1 minute more until the 5 minute closes. So I would love to see a move up now, unless we're gonna use this inverse support to our move lower, so I move down, right? So let's see what happens here. Okay, if this moves lower now, I'm gonna close this trade, and this is gonna be it for today. Okay, we are about to hit the very extreme. Yeah, this looks like an inverse now. Oh, we inverted this gap as well, so this is like quite confusing to me as of right now. See, maybe now we get some move up. Nah. Yeah, but you know what? Move my stop loss below this. And we'll see how this plays out. Technically, Nasdaq should be more impulsive to move lower, right? Because yes, it's already higher, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, it looks like we are respecting the 1 minute gap. Just at the 30-second close. Okay, moving higher again. Okay, this is pretty low volume, boys. That's why I prefer to trade just first opportunity we get from the markets, right? But today, unfortunately, I got stopped out on the first entry and had to re-enter the trade. That's pretty much the reason why I decided to take one more trade. Okay, looks like a clear inspection of this. Probably gonna move lower, to be fair. Unless we invert this, or yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, it's G's, boys.
Order filled.
Clocked in $60 on this trade. I mean, it was alright, but like risk management is really important. Maybe this Friday gap's gonna hold again, but I mean, damn, for a big reaction off of this gap, right? Off of this order block and this 1 minute gap and this breaker, damn, boys. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, boys, as I'm saying, I moved my take profit to break even, sort of break even, like price 60, only because we didn't sweep this, and that was my main reason to long, and that happened. We only swept the sell side liquidity created after 7 a.m. London, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on New York time frame. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I've talked to you through a lot today. Today was really chaotic, not really much value in this video, but I'm gonna upload it regardless, right? So that's just a video to me, for myself. Alright, boys, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.